Hey guys, welcome. Hello, welcome to Crazy Vocations with Kiki Yeung. I'm Kiki, and this is
Mona Shaikh.
And
Samuel Wang.
Hi, welcome back. Tell me, what do you do, Mona?
Usually the best I can.
And what do you do, Sam? I just got
Oh, actor, yeah.
Oh, actor, yeah, he's being humble.
Yeah,
Looking like a model right here.
I know, right? I'm like, who is this handsome man over
he
here?
smells good
man.
too.
Oh my
Y'all must have been
goodness.
drinking in the parking lot or something.
Kiki, I'm going to switch seats with you so I can smell him.
No, you need to stare into his eyes during the...
So you just to smell him?
Yeah. Can you
Is
smell
that a thing?
the
Just to
perfume?
smell him, just staring at him.
Yeah, she does her best. She's like amazing producer, comedian. You see her on Forbes. What else? NBC. I don't know. So many TV shows. I can't.
I don't know so many TV
Yeah,
shows.
enough that more than me.
I'm
like,
trying
she's
to,
amazing.
Trying to get up there. You're so sweet. Yeah, no, I'm a stand-up comic, and I'm also a producer of Minority Reports, which
Minority Report.
which is a live comedy show that started off at the Comedy Store 6 years ago.
Wow. Time goes by fast. 2 years of pandemic.
I know.
I feel
right?
cheated.
I know, and it's still going.
Is it?
Ish.
I try to think that it's not, but yeah, I think it is. Well, at least the mask is off now.
I know.
For now.
Yeah, it's
Right.
great.
Maybe by the time we load this up, we gotta put the mask back on.
No, don't say it.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. I don't have high expectations
Today is
anymore.
the special number day.
Yes.
That's right.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the February 2nd in 2000
22nd.
years. Yeah.
My mom's birthday.
Whoa, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, in
really-
400 years?
This is the first time in 400 years we've hit 22222. 400.
Oh
years.
yeah, it is 22222.
On a Tuesday.
Oh
Tuesday.
wow!
Yeah, it's a very powerful day today to manifest things.
Ooh, manifest! Let me
Nice.
manifest the season 2, Sweet and Sour Chicks.
That's right, manifest.
Yes,
manifest.
manifest.
There you go.
Meditate on it.
Yeah, Sam was in it. He played my love interest.
That
Yes.
makes sense. I mean, Sam's so handsome.
Oh,
That's
Mona,
the
thank
only
you.
reason why I want to cast him. No, he's
Was
also
he shirtless in it? Or?
yes.
Okay.
Some
awesome.
parts, not all the time. Yeah, all the time. I don't remember
Oh, yeah,
when
I
he
think
had
it
a
was,
shirt.
like, all the time, and then getting beat up by your friends. Yeah.
Maybe you should take off your shirt now. No, just kidding. So Mona
too
can
cold.
see. It's too cold. Oh, okay.
Go
Now
ahead.
turn up the
Go
heat,
ahead.
Paul.
Go ahead, Sam. Take that shirt off.
Is this sexual harassment right now? He's getting me too. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
he's getting
No.
he's doing
getting love.
do me to me.
Do Oh man! So you were just telling me about you live very close to the studio, and what happened? You were pulling up in the alley.
Yeah, so I was saying like, that I live like 3 minutes from here.
Uh-huh.
So I was driving here, and the GPS is like 3 minutes. I'm like, really? I'm like, all right, cool, awesome. But it's like biblical winds outside, as if like Jesus is coming. It's like
It's coming.
the
Two, two,
world's
two,
coming.
two.
Yeah, the world is coming to an end today. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, the winds are like crazy. But I was telling you guys before we started taping is that on Sunday I was like running a bunch of errands. My dog is in the back. My dog, I have a 7-year-old pit bull. She's a very chill little puppy. She loves everybody.
Nice.
She's chilling in the back, and I'm taking the back roads to get home. And there's a black Lexus that's like blocking the street. So I'm like patiently waiting. I'm like, it's Sunday. It's the Lord's day. I'm for the Lord. I will be patient. Okay. 'Cause, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like lording it by like being patient, right? And then this dude is just blocking the street. So I like gently like honk at him to be like, bruh, can
Yeah.
you like move
Let
it
me
to
go.
the side
Uh-huh.
so I can just pass on? And he like loses his shit. And he's like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And I'm like,
man.
what the fuck, bruh?
It's the Lord's day. Do something to
Yeah.
some people.
Exactly.
The
And I'm like-
demons come out.
Exactly. I'm like,
insane.
I'm like trying to do the right thing, and you're being a fucking demon. I don't understand. So I'm like slowly pulling over my car, and he's like honking at me. He's like, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a New Yorker, okay? New Yorkers usually tell people to go fuck themselves very bluntly, that's kind of what we do.
It's like a state phrase or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
It's like encoded in our DNA somehow.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's like
right when you're
immediately.
born.
Yeah, it's like if you're dying, I'll help you out, but in the meantime, go fuck yourself. You know?
So what'd you do?
So I'm like, I honk back at him like, bro, like, why are you being all aggressive? And then he loses his shit and he starts like coming after me like a fucking demon, right?
So scary.
I know. And so I stop at the
Stop
red
Asian
light.
hate.
I know, stop Asian. Like stop it. Stop like chick hate. So I'm at the stop sign and I look up and I'm like, oh my god, I recognize this guy. This is my comedian friend. He's this
You
bald
know this
dude.
guy.
I know this
Oh
guy.
my God.
And I'm like, I bet he has no idea it's me. So I put my car in park on a fucking stop sign, which is idiotic
Oh,
of me.
wow.
And I get out of the car and I hear him. He's like, this fucking bitch, I'm gonna fuck her up. I hear him.
gosh.
He's screaming. He's like,
He
I'm
must
gonna
be
fuck you.
having a bad comedian day.
I don't know what he was having. You know, I was just like, he hasn't been got laid. I don't know
He's
what's happening.
PMSing.
He's PMSing. I don't know what's happening with him. He is having a meltdown.
Yeah.
So as he's getting out of the car, he gets out of the car and he's like, and I'm like, what's up? What's up? What are you gonna do? You gonna hug me? You gonna kiss me or what? You know? He's like, bring it in, bring it in.
Oh my God.
So all these people are watching us
Oh
and
my
they
God.
think that
They're
there's a fist
filming.
fight.
They should fit. I bet they were filming.
think
You
that-
should find that viral video.
You know what? They're watching. They're like, oh shit's about to go
Yeah.
down. But then we end up hugging and kissing. They're like, boo.
Right?
Oh, boo!
Yeah, they were
On
like
the Lord's Day.
on the Lord's.
No
so
They're like,
fighting.
anticlimactic.
I
I'll be there with
know.
popcorn like,
yeah.
what? That's it?
oh, y'all need to know this shit sucks. I want my
bullshit,
money
yeah.
back. Where's the money? So we just pull over to the side, and he's like, I'm moving to Vegas, blah blah blah, and then we just got into
That's
it.
why
But
he's so upset.
that's why he was so upset, I guess. You know? I was just like, dude, I don't know what's happening with you. I was like, we both need to really work on our road rage.
Or not.
No, not.
But just remember to film it next time for other people's pleasure
What?
on Instagram.
While he's getting pissed off at me.
Yeah, I
Oh
would
my
love to see that on your reels. Like, dang it! I'm like, film a sketch. Film. This is a sketch right now.
I mean, has that ever
Make it
happened
go
to you?
viral.
Has that ever happened to you guys where somebody's like road raging and you're like, oh, I know this fucker.
No, never. That's why it's so special.
Maybe it's a new thing. Maybe it's like the Facebook of like everything now. Road rage will just help you meet up with old friends, you know? You never caught up with.
You know?
I've never heard that. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
never.
I
Just
have
strangers
yeah,
being assholes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone being like that.
Yeah.
I've had moments where like one day this is like a few years ago, this lady came and rear-ended my car. But it didn't affect my car. It didn't hurt me or anything.
Yeah.
So she got out of the car. She was panicking. She had like 4 kids with her.
Oh.
She was like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
That's her way to get out of it.
Yeah. And I felt so bad for her. And I was like, don't worry about it. I'm fine. And I just like
Lucky
let her
her.
go. Yeah, I was like, just don't worry about it. You know, I was like, nothing happened.
She's
Just
like, I gotta try this again because
Yeah,
it'll
right.
never happen again. This
Well,
lady is so nice.
next time, I don't know if she's gonna be so fucking lucky.
You'll be like, oh my gosh, I just broke my neck.
Right?
just walk out with like, like an old South Asian lady.
There you
Like,
go.
Oh yeah.
just put on an accent for no reason.
Yeah.
What did you do to my God?
There you go.
sketch.
What is going on over here?
I would love to see.
I just got here from Pakistan and this is what you are doing to me. And they were like, she's like, what the fuck?
We need to film this right after this. I can pretend to be that lady. He can be my kid. I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'll be like, I'm sorry. I don't speak English. I can't read
We
signs.
can put Sam in the back, you know.
Yeah, be my kid.
Just have him put on a Pakistani accent for no reason.
No, I don't want that hate from the Pakistani
Oh my
community.
God.
Listen, we love that. Have you guys been watching these TikTok this whole thing's been going viral on TikTok? Black artists, like not black artists, just like black TikTokers, like doing like Bollywood music dancing
Oh, yeah?
and like
Oh,
singing
what?
the songs
Cool.
and like commenting, and it's been going viral.
Oh, wow.
About all this like intercultural love.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that.
like the
It's
black
about
community.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
black community is like getting
Oh,
really big on
nice.
Bollywood and stuff. And I was like,
Oh,
bro,
nice.
I love this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know that in India we have like Bollywood and stuff. Is it like that
Sorry,
in
that's
like?
my phone.
How dare you?
How rude,
How
right?
dare you?
How
Your
dare you?
4 kids are
and
looking
it's not
for
even
you.
a Bollywood song.
It's
Boo.
not even.
You're a horrible human
Boo.
being. You
No, I'm
should
just kidding.
die.
No, oh God, okay, kick it. Jesus, no.
Just kidding.
Please don't say that.
We're not doing any commercials for
We're
these
not
people.
doing commercials. I guess for
I got rear-ended once. If we don't want to talk about getting hit by this, no, not rear-ended.
Like what- Oh, okay. I thought you were like
hit.
gonna go for like a sexual innuendo.
front
or
hit.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Like,
I
got rear-ended.
I welcome those. Are you kidding
had that
me?
look like
This-
I got rear-ended.
I got front hit by
I
this
love
lawyer.
getting rear-ended. Are you kidding
I
me?
bet she does.
My
I bet.
favorite.
I mean, I don't mind that, but front in the front at my building, this lawyer, he wasn't a lawyer, he's some real estate agent, just some person just. He was like holding.
He backed into you?
No, he's front right. So we're coming out of the alley. We're on the side, and he's coming to get into the gate. And he stopped. We stopped. We're waiting for him to pass. He looked down on his phone. He's texting, and then he moved his car. He hit us, and then he denied he hit us. It was so horrible.
There's no cameras. There was no cameras.
No, I should have. Right away, we took pictures. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I feel bad." But then later on, he denied it. He acted like he didn't do it, and he lives in our building. I just wanted to.
Oh, what a
That's
jerk.
an asshole move.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a
horrible
dick
guy.
move.
Horrible.
Well, you know
being.
where he lives, and he knows
Yeah.
where you live.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can
Could I
leave
just-
like dead rodents or something at his door.
Should I do that, people? Comment what I should leave.
Do it.
You know,
Dead
at his
rodents.
doorstep.
There you
I
go.
recommend
horrible.
dead rodents.
Where do I
second
find
that.
this dead rodent though? I'm
York
scared
City?
of mouse.
New York City?
I can't fly there to get it. Pasadena's quite clean. I don't. Okay,
I know,
I'll find
Pasadena's
some.
too nice.
I'll find a
Yeah.
cockroach. What do
Why
you think?
is it that every time I date a guy in Pasadena, he turns out to be the biggest loser?
Oh shucks!
What is that? Long Beach and Pasadena. And if you want to find like the biggest freaks, you go to Beverly Hills.
Ooh,
Really?
They're into like freaky shit.
ooh, like what?
Like freaky shit.
I could
They're-
use this for sweet and sour chicks.
Oh
too.
yeah. They're into freaky shit. Like they'll say things like, do you want to come over and have like sex in my swimming pool? On like the first time.
Oh yeah, it happened to my friend too, and he did it in the jacuzzi, and she was like naked, and he was happy.
What?
But I mean,
it's
for
a-
a
he's a
girl,
dude.
yeah. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, if a girl
dudes are
proposition-
down for that shit.
Yeah,
right.
like for a girl, it's like
oh my god, I'm just like, what?
you need some cocaine before you like
Yeah.
to do that.
cocaine.
Cocaine.
I need the
Yeah.
Lord. Whatever.
You need the Lord. So what'd you say?
Fuck off.
He's like, dang it. Well, try another one.
Oh no, that's
Right.
not just that. Then you have like these super old, like wealthy guys, you know, old money guys in Beverly Hills, and then they'll be like, do you wanna
Are they on the app?
do you wanna like have sex with another chick?
Oh yeah.
In front, like really
What?
freaky, weird,
Normal
shit.
things to them, I bet.
Yeah, it's totally normal. Or they'll be like, "Can you take pictures of your feet and send it to me?"
Ugh. There's a
crazy.
first date
Like,
already
not
asking
even,
for
not
feet?
even. Yeah, already.
Oh, they're so forward these
I'm like,
days.
I'm like, you're into toe cheese? Is that what you're into?
Are you into toe cheese, Sam?
I am not. No.
What are you into,
No.
Sam?
I,
You're married for how long? Your high school sweetheart. Wow.
Aw, that's
How long?
sweet.
They have 3 kids. He's about to
God.
pass out.
yeah, it feels like
Boys?
you put me on the spot, dude. Because if I say it wrong, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get. It's
Wife
been a long time. It feels like a long time.
feels
Probably
like the
not that
very
long
first time you're telling
Yeah.
people it's a long time.
You married your high school sweetheart?
No, we were high school friends. Yeah.
Oh, friends,
that's
and then
sweet.
it became sweetheart.
Did
Did
right
you
after
marry
high
an
school.
Asian woman or a white woman?
I married an Asian woman.
Nice.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
Very nice.
Love the
Well,
Asian.
nice.
Where
Love.
I'm from, it's like 70% Asian.
Oh,
so it was
where's
Which
that?
is?
Arcadia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arcadia's pretty Asian. Yeah.
I love Arcadia.
Yeah, you can't even find a white person there sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, very rare. Well, when you do, they love Asians. They're with Asians.
Yeah, they're like practically Asian. They're
Yeah.
like, hey man,
Yeah.
let's get some boba. Like,
Yeah,
what
what
the
do you
fuck?
call?
Like,
What do you
that's
call
so
them?
Crazy.
What do you call them?
I don't know. I'm
They're
just
white
like,
on the outside, yellow on the inside. What do you call that?
Twinkies.
No, that's
yellow on the
that's
outside.
that's bananas.
Oh, that's
twin-
banana. Oh,
so
that's
what do you
yellow.
call a white person on the outside, yellow on the inside?
I don't even know.
Let's invent a
Like,
word.
Mochi? Like a mango mochi?
Oh, that's cute. Yummy.
that's a
Mango
good one.
mochi.
I guess so. Yeah.
I
that
love
would
mango
work.
Tell us
Mochis.
what name you think we should name that person. Don't get offended. We love white people, okay?
Oh, they're awesome. I love white people. I love
See?
all people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Some
won't say
people.
all people. That's a little
Oh, yeah.
much.
Mona's
No.
very honest.
Yeah, that's a little much. Because not all
Why?
people love
Sounds
you.
like there's a story there.
Yeah, no, but it's true though. Not all people love you, and not you don't love all people. Like you may tolerate them, or you're just like, you know.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like God knows I don't love Ann Coulter. She can go
Yeah.
fuck off. Like she's awful,
Yeah.
you know. Or
I don't
like
know who that-
all the GOP conservative
Yeah.
Republican
Oh.
douchebags. Like who's loving those?
Yeah.
God knows nobody likes Mitch McConnell. That fucking turtle face fuck. No, you know what I'm saying? Like
I love her. She just cracks me up so hard. Mango mochi to Mitch McConnell.
match
Yeah.
mango mochi to
got
Mitch
political
turtle face.
fast.
No,
Yes.
but we're just talking about
Yeah, no,
liking
yeah,
or loving.
Yes.
And
Right.
God knows in the comedy world, it's not the most
Tell me about
desirable.
it.
As producers,
Yes.
Kiki, you
Yeah.
and I, we
We
experience
know.
things.
Do you feel like sometimes the Asians are the worst?
Okay, here's my theory on that. I feel that we are harder on our own people
Yeah.
than we are on other ethnicities.
Why is that?
Because we have expectations
Yes.
of our own people.
But you're not helping me. You're just judging and
Right.
criticizing me
You're
and
not
trying to start your own shit.
Because we're expecting our people to be like, I want you to have my back. Like, I have
Yeah,
your back.
but-
Why don't you have my
but
back?
they don't.
But it's not like that.
It's so sad.
Because you know what it is? You know what it is?
Wow, yeah.
You know what it is? Because people are people. People are people,
guess.
regardless of their ethnicities. You know what? Sometimes, look, you and I have experience. Like, I book people outside of my ethnicity who have just been terrible, but I don't judge them or treat them as harshly as I would, judge my own people very harshly.
Oh, because we expect them to want to help us.
Because I want you to expect. I have certain expectation of you.
That sounds.
Yeah. I expect you
sounds-
to be good. I expect
Yeah.
you to be kind. I expect you to be like me.
Yeah.
Because we're of the same background.
Oh, that makes
see? So
sense.
we have the same culture. We
I think
come
I
to
should
have the same
just-
upbringing.
It's like
Yeah.
our Asian parents' upbringing. You
Yeah.
know? Like our parents were always like harshest on us and like nice to all the
That
other
is
kids,
correct.
right?
I think
It's
I
the
should
same
just
thing.
not have any more expectations about other Asian people ever again.
Zero expectations.
Oh.
Just
Still
treat people,
hard.
That's
everybody
the
equal.
cure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Yeah.
if you're good, great. If you're shitty, then you're just shitty.
Yeah. But I do get so far I get a lot of help from white people. Like
Yeah.
with my acting, with everything. It's kind of, I mean, it's not about race. But then when I look back on it, it's like, that does that makes me think about it sometimes.
But you
That's
also
all.
have to understand with the Asian, South Asian, like especially being in entertainment, we are the new kids on the block. So there's a lot of competition.
Yeah, I do
There's
feel
a lot of, there's only one role. The
That's not
scarcity
true.
mentality.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not true.
I can't help Kiki because if Kiki gets it, then I'm going to feel bad.
Yeah,
and I
I-
gave that away to Kiki and there was only one.
That's so crazy. Like I see you, I'm like, she's booking. That means I have a chance because she's actually booking. I'm like, wow.
But because Kiki, you and I, we don't have the scarcity mindset. We don't. We don't come to take. We come to give.
Yes, that's why you have your minority report. That's why
You
I
have
crazy
crazy
woke and
applications.
such. Because I want to give and give, but I do
Precisely.
experience some taking some, and then it's frustrating because I'm like, it shouldn't. But then I realized, like you said, I should don't have those
Here's the thing.
expectations just because they're Asian. It's the same.
Not just that.
Or worse.
You have to understand.
Or worse.
You have to understand. Givers have no boundaries, but takers have no boundaries, but givers don't. Do you understand? Yeah. Takers have no boundaries. They'll always come and take from you.
Yeah.
So it's the giver's job
To have boundaries. Yeah.
To be like,
I'm
I will
building
give you
that.
this much.
Yeah.
And then back the fuck off.
Yeah.
And if you don't respect it,
Yeah.
there's the door.
Yeah. And it's usually the door
And
because
it's
you're not
usually-
doing what they want you to.
Yeah.
So
and I think it's not like just a one thing. I think if for us as givers, we also have to be like, these are my
Yeah.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, and sometimes you can't say it nicely, even if you try, because you're saying no or you're not doing what the person wants.
Yeah, or you can have like your and look, it's a learning process.
Yes,
right?
it totally is.
It's a like a learning curve where you're like, okay, how do I communicate this person without being
because everyone's
offensive?
different too.
Right.
Even if they're Asian, then it doesn't
Right.
mean
Yeah.
And still be tactical about
Yes,
it, right?
and still be
like,
respectful
tactful.
and-
Still be respectful
and kind.
Be like, you know what? I would totally love to book you. I'd totally love to give you this opportunity, but my show is already booked. You know what? Let's try a few months down the line. Or
Yeah,
something
that's
to
what
that
I
effect.
usually
Sounds fair enough.
Yeah. And some people would be like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. And be like, you know what? I tried.
It's the best, actually.
It's, I tried.
It happens.
And listen, even sometimes, even when you're like really nice and generous, people will still come out and tell you,
Yeah.
give you the middle finger.
Yeah,
That's on them. That's
I
not on
noticed
you.
that. Yeah,
You
That's
can't
on
make
them. That's
everybody
on-
happy.
that's on
yeah,
them.
you can.
I
You
had a
certainly can.
situation. I'm not going to mention this person's name and their wife,
Oh.
but you know them very well. I'll tell you their name afterwards.
Juicy.
It's an Asian dude married to a non-Asian woman.
Uh-huh.
And I've only worked with this person once. Okay. And, their wife walked up to me and they were like, oh my God, you're so funny, blah, blah, blah. And then I bumped into them again in New York City while I was doing the New York Comedy Festival while you were there. Long story short, I had a bit of a situation where we were staying at the same place, so I was sharing the same friends who you have stayed with this person as well. I had a big interview that day, right? So the person I was staying with, somehow the communication got faulted. They didn't tell me that these people were still at her location when I arrived. And I was like, listen, I have an hour. I got to shower. I got to get ready. I got to be on point for this very big TV interview. So I was like stressed out. So the person's like, well, yeah. And this person's like, well, they're still occupying the room. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I jump in the shower. I'm trying to fix my hair. Then they need to use the bathroom and I need to use the bathroom and I need to get in the room, but they're not ready to leave. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I have to get ready for this interview. And I'm like trying to go to the cafes. The cafes don't have Wi-Fi. It's too loud. Yeah. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I come back. Long story short, this couple felt that I was rushing them and being disrespectful, which was never my intention. And maybe because I was stressed out, maybe I came across as rude to them. But I was just like,
I look like a bitch too when I'm,
right. And you know what it is? If a guy was doing that, people would be a lot more understanding of him as versus women when we do it. When we're assertive, we're bitches. When men do it, he's just being a man.
I don't like that look.
That's
Kiki,
a good.
just like,
That's a good.
When you and I do it, we're bitches. Oh, look at this rude bitch. Why isn't she being subservient to me? Well, I'm not your fucking subservient, number one. Number two, I'm just trying to get to a destination. I'm just trying to get
you have that big
done.
TV interview.
I have a big TV
because I had a big TV interview for my New York comedy, and luckily I was at my other friends, and she was completely in. They were gone, so I had the whole.
You were calm,
and yes, because I took I woke up few hours earlier. I prepared all night, and then I was like, okay, because it's live.
Exactly.
Was it live?
This wasn't live,
but still, it's a TV interview.
I mean, it's still like I gotta be on, right? They were talking to me about a lot of very delicate topics. So long story short, I get this nasty email from this person's wife. Nasty email, cussing me out, calling me a bitch, calling me a fucking queen. Damn. I'm so rude.
Sorry, that's such a white thing though. Just to send you like an angry email. Like,
and this person's not even white. She's not even white.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's non-Asian.
Non-Asian, but no, she's not white.
Why, but
she's not white.
She is. That's like the whitest thing. Like, I'm so mad.
No, she's not white.
I'm gonna type them.
And I was like, I responded to them, and I was like, first of all, I'm sorry if I came across that way. I just had a thing to do. I'm sorry. Certainly wasn't my intention, This person responds, fuck you, I don't accept your apology, you're a piece of shit, and just like going off on me. And I'm like, what do you say to a person like that?
Nothing. You can't say anything.
Because
it'll never end.
It'll never end. Because it's like they're almost like thriving in the drama. Right? Because they're not like stepping back to be like, okay, this person was really civil with me. They came back and
you apologized.
Like, I apologized.
You
right?
apologized.
Even though I'm not like it's not like I was coming from an intention where I was trying to hurt her or hurt them and disrespect them. That certainly wasn't my intention. But the fact that she just kept coming at me and kept messaging me on my IG, kept messaging me on my email. I mean, this person was going off. They were having a fucking meltdown.
Pretty much stalking you.
She was stalking me. She was like having a fucking meltdown. And I'm like, what is going on with this person? And I said, I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Really it's not worth it for me. I have a gajillion things on my mind.
Yeah.
I have so many projects.
Send some love, say a prayer.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, I really wish you the best of luck. Exactly. And I was like, I hope you find peace and really good luck. No hard feelings.
You send that out?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that was it?
No.
Oh, shit.
She just kept coming back at me.
There's more.
There's more. This bitch just kept writing me paragraphs.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
And I was like, first of all, this bitch needs therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Not only does she need therapy, like she needs a good dick. I don't think her husband's fucking her right.
Oh my good God. Well, I get very bitchy when I'm not getting any. I don't know. Are you a good husband? Do you give it to your wife regularly? We're getting into those dirty topics now.
Poor Sam.
Well, we got 3 kids, so no one's getting anything ready.
Oh yeah, no, not with the kids around.
Just get someone to babysit them.
Who's gonna babysit?
Okay, bring them over one time. You guys can have some alone time.
When we had one kid, everybody, the in-laws were finding a babysit. We had 2 kids.
Okay, we'll do it for you guys.
They were like,
you're on your own.
Save your marriage.
Wow.
No,
Because it's 3 boys.
I'll do it for
3
you.
boys.
We'll do it.
Oh,
really,
man. Kiki,
really,
you're
bring
gonna
them
go
over.
crazy.
It's fine. My husband can handle it.
Oh, yeah?
He's very good with the Star Wars, the Marvel. He's like a kid. He'll like play games with them and do like they can play like.
Kiki's the best, isn't she?
No,
The best.
because I understand.
She's so sweet.
I don't have
Thank you,
anyone to
Kiki.
watch mine, and it's hard. Like you're saying, okay, you guys have a good special sexy night. That's what you need. I'm serious.
Because
Okay.
date nights are like out the window. Do you guys do date nights?
We try so hard. Oh, we found this childcare place. It only charges us like $11 an hour. Thank God. Versus $25 an hour.
Yeah.
And we put him in there. It's only till 11, but we put him in a few hours once in a while, so we have a date night. But it's like, oh, do we go eat or do we fuck? Do we sleep? Do we take a nap? Do we clean? Do we run errands?
There's so many options.
I know. We gotta go pick
lot.
him up right now. Shit. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
But seriously, just bring him over one.
And
like,
that's not
one
sexy
night.
at all. Like, how do you get in the
Exactly.
mood?
Yeah.
I know. He bought me a bunch of lingerie from China. Like he shipped a. Yeah, I know.
From China? Why do you have to say it like that? Like, that sounds so like.
Because it's like not Victoria's Secret.
Did it matter? Like
Yes,
if it came
matters
from China?
because I want it to be like
Vietnam?
high
You're like,
quality.
this is sex on a budget. This is sex
it
on
is.
a budget
Sex
over
on-
here.
It's
This
like
is
scratching me.
wish.com.
He hates it when I talk about it, but yeah, he bought me, and I try, but it's hard. He's like, yeah, you're not ready. You're high strung. You're this. So I totally get what you're saying. Like especially when you have interview, we have shows. I'm
Yeah.
like, I become like a different person, like Dr. Jekyll
It's a
and
different.
Hyde.
Yeah, it's a different
Yeah, I
energy.
don't give a fuck. You're like I'm
You know
just-
what it is? I think a lot of people don't realize
Yeah.
that women like you and I, who are producers, who are not just on the front but also on the back, you know, like producing stuff, that we have this kind of masculine brain that we switch to. We have to.
Yeah.
We have to. Where we cut off everything, we're just
Yes.
like focus.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got in trouble when we had a live show in Vegas and something happened with one of the comedians and now I don't think she likes me at all. But it's like I had to make an executive decision. It's like so much last minute shit that happened.
Sure.
And I become a guy. I'm like, well, I don't need 10 people on the lineup. If I book another, I just you're off then, you know.
Right,
And
right.
I hate doing that, but it's like it's also like a business.
That's
and,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's right.
And like you said, it's true. If a guy was doing it, maybe it's not as as bitchy as a woman is doing it.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Wait a
for
minute.
sure.
Was it a woman who couldn't make it, or a
Yeah,
man?
a woman's that last minute just
So
a lot of
women
things
take
happen.
a lot of offense when it comes from another
Yes,
woman.
yes, yes.
A lot of offense.
I love offending the women though. I'm
Yeah.
like, you cannot manipulate me to do what you want. I'm sorry.
Right. And you know what it is? But a man can do the same manipulation, and then
yes.
she'd be like, I guess it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll just
Yeah.
try next time. You
Yeah.
know? Oh, I guess I understand. He had shit to do. You know, I think
Yeah.
it goes
don't.
back to the same mentality about why are Asians or South Asians so hard on their own versus any other ethnicity, because it's the expectation of, hey, you're one of me. You're from my background. You're a woman. Why don't you understand that? I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Why don't you understand
Yeah.
that? And it's like, no,
Sometimes
this is
I don't.
business.
Yeah.
This is business.
Yeah, I
This
spent
is
over
work.
1,000 or whatever to get that space.
That
like
is
all
correct.
that stuff that I did to just even get there. It's
That is
like
correct.
I don't have this time for this BS.
Kiki,
Like,
you and I
don't give me excuses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kiki, you and I have done shows where you see, I put on a really, really big red carpet event, right?
Yeah,
2
you
years
put on
ago.
great shows.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So do you. And I put on this huge red carpet event, right? It was a massive undertaking. I must have been fucking high when I took that shit on.
Sometimes I think I ask myself after things are over, were you
Yeah,
were you
what
high?
the
Like,
fuck
what
were you thinking? Like, what are
Why
you
would you do that? Yeah.
Like, why am I torturing
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
here? I swear, I don't think, remember, I probably didn't sleep for like 2 weeks because I was just
Yeah.
working like insanity.
Yeah.
I was putting in like 1,800-hour weeks. I mean, it was just stupid, Finally, the event was a massive success. But before the event, the all-female comic lineup, only one female comic of the 6 that I had booked would promote the show.
Oh, I'm gonna.
One of them even took herself, made the effort
To put
ma-
herself in the whole flyer.
make a flyer, a brand new
By
flyer,
herself. Oh, that happened to me.
just with
Oh, yeah.
herself.
Oh, that happened to me at Laugh Factory and at the freaking New York Comedy Festival. Right away. It's just erase everyone. And
Can I tell you something?
And then they get mad.
That's right.
That they're not on the main thing, but then it's like you already erased everybody and you don't repost, so why does it matter? Like,
That's right.
It's such a diva
And also,
ego.
and also,
okay, I'm
and
so
also,
loud right
sorry,
now.
and also, would
Calm down.
you ever do that to a male producer?
I don't think they do.
They would never do
I
that
don't
to a
think
male
they do.
producer.
And other female like ask me crazy shit that I don't think they'll ever ask
Which
male
is
producer.
what?
Like it's just like insider shit that it's like you can Google or find out. Like I'm not your manager. Why are you asking
Like
me?
insider, like what do you mean?
Like tour things. Like I have a million things going on, and they're
like
asking,
how do I get on a tour?
Yeah, or contacts, or I'm just like. You think I'm just gonna give away a certain booker? Like that's their privacy. I have to. That means I have to message them. Is it okay? Then I have to wait for their reply.
That's
and
right.
that's a big thing. You know, when
That's
they
right.
have
That's a big
millions.
ask.
There is, and I've done that for other people, comics that coming from other country. Like they have their special, so
Sure.
I think okay, if I come that far, I would love some help too. So I did, but that's a big, and like people just think because I'm nice, they just ask me these, and
That's
then
right.
when I don't want to just like vomit all these info
That's
that
right.
I like.
That's right.
You know, self-taught for
The
10
entitlement.
years.
The entitlement.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
well,
There's a lot of that.
I don't get it. What is happening?
Yeah.
Like I can only help that much. Like
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Because it's
get it.
it's a sense of entitlement.
Divas.
Yeah.
Divas.
Yeah.
Stop it with your divas.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than I think that I know we're calling it
Poor
like a diva.
Sam.
Sam's like,
Let's
what?
talk about your love
No,
life.
no. Let's
What are you
not.
gonna
Let's talk
plan?
about.
Sam, let's talk about if there's a fourth baby on the way. Let's
Ooh,
talk about
well,
that.
when they come over, his super sperm can, if you want to.
God.
But when the 3 boys come over,
Super sperm.
so it'll be 4 kids. It'll be awesome, and you guys can have a lovely day, like all day, all night. Like,
No,
like
that's
let's
not-
do
I
it.
was so interested in you guys talking about because it was just so interesting with the women dynamic and everything.
Isn't that sad? I love
was just,
women
it
though,
looked
but
for a
it's sad
second,
that
it
it's
looked
like
bored
that.
because I was drinking my energy drink and I felt a burp and I was like trying to hold it in.
Shit.
Otherwise, I'd just be like burping right into the microphone.
Do
and
it.
that would've
Do
been
a-
rude.
do a burp.
I can't. It just
We need
died.
some testosterone
See? I can
energy
burp.
right there
Yes.
because there was a
Yeah.
lot of estrogen
I
flowing
was,
between
I
us.
was trying to be
Yeah.
polite, and then it
Yeah.
like died in my chest. I don't know if you ever had
Excuses,
that,
excuses.
Like, oh.
Just
So-
like my husband.
It usually-
Can never pay attention.
It usually dies in my ass, but I don't know how it died in your chest.
but for those circumstances, I just always say a prayer for whoever that I don't talk to anymore or whatever. Because it does. I care about
100%.
And I send a good prayer, and if it's not, I feel a bad, weird energy. I still send a good prayer. Like
Yes,
I just
100%.
like send
Kiki,
some love into it.
the time that I've gotten to know you, I know that you have a really good, kind, generous heart. That much I know about you. You work so hard.
I do.
I see you work all the time, and I feel like it's just, you know, people don't understand. A lot of female comedians are not producers. They've never
It's
walked in our
lonely,
shoes.
too.
It's
It's
so lonely.
Because nobody wants to do the work. They want a spot, which
That's
is fine.
correct.
It's fine.
That's right.
But then they want,
That's right.
It's tough.
They don't want to do the work. They don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's
They
tough.
don't want to promote.
I really wanted someone that I could share the work and share the fruits together, but it takes a certain person that
That's right.
can do it
Not
together.
everybody wants
you
to
know?
work that
and
hard.
be
I
the
mean,
equal, you know,
yeah.
not like one on top of one about, you know, like just working
But
together.
also, Kiki, I think another thing to point out for, you know, we're comedians and producers is that we also neglect a lot of our own building new content.
Exactly.
Because we're putting so much
Exactly.
effort in creating platforms for other people. So our art is suffering in the meantime,
Yep.
which a lot of people don't understand the background, like the sacrifices that you and I are making as producers to promote other people.
Yeah.
So we're not just uplifting ourselves, we're
Yeah.
uplifting you with us.
Yeah.
But all I need for you is just to be understanding, be appreciative, and not be a bitch about it. You know,
Or dick.
Or
Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah.
don't be
But
that.
mostly,
person.
I've encountered as females.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think we're also a little bit more sensitive to female. I mean, look, I
Yeah.
would say that male comics have probably been some of the worst people that I've booked rather than female comics.
Oh wow.
I think it's a different dynamic. So male comics would do this shit. Where I had a male comic, okay, where they'll cancel like an hour before the show.
Ooh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
I can't come. I'm sick.
Oh yeah, someone pulled that on me too. But they didn't even tell me. Told someone else that was working with me, and I was like, "That's weird."
Yeah. You know, I had a situation at New York Comedy Festival, sold out show. This female comic
Oh, she's female.
Knives are coming out.
that I booked
Oh no.
before also, I give her awesome opportunities. I booked her again. I said, before, on the first show, she acted a little bit bitchy. And I was like, you know, Mona, come on.
People have their
grow.
days. Yeah.
People have their days. Grow up. It's fine.
Yeah.
Give them another opportunity.
Yeah.
This person knew that they had to be at the show. The show started at 9 p.m. They had to be there by 8:45 because they were one of the first 2 people that were going up.
Oh, shucks.
This person chose to book themselves, get booked on another show
I
at
hate
8:30
that
p.m.
when that happens.
8:30 p.m.
Oof.
I had to move my entire lineup to accommodate this person. By the time my time came around, this person was still not around.
Oh, wow.
They didn't show up.
Oh, wow.
They didn't show up.
Oh,
And I
didn't say
texted this
anything.
person and I was like, you know what? Don't even fucking bother coming. Don't you dare show up to my
That's
show.
really disrespectful.
Because if you show up to my show, I will verbally fucking destroy you.
Yeah.
I will fucking come after you like the
That's like-
goddamn.
That's some anger in your eyes, right?
Yeah,
it's freaking,
like-
it's scaring me. I'm like backing away.
This
from
is
the
the
table.
inner
right.
minds of the comedic comedy female producer for you
Because
guys
the
today.
thing is that I put in all this money,
Yes.
all
Yeah.
this effort
Yes,
to
it's a
promote
lot.
you. And then with all due respect, you're acting like a massive cunt.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
expect me to be what?
Normal and nice.
You expect me to be
Acceptable.
what? You expect me to what? Let you headline the show while you have fucked everybody else over?
Yeah.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Damn.
Then this cunt had the audacity,
Oh.
the fucking
It's
audacity
not comedic anymore.
to wait till I get on stage because I was headlining to show up to the show, go say hello to the other female comics, and then dash out. When I specifically told this
Wow.
bitch not to show up.
Wow.
Do you understand the level of disrespect we're talking
Yeah.
about here? This is a lot of disrespect.
Yeah.
And then was just like, sorry, couldn't make it. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Well,
That's the-
karma. What
they're-
goes around comes
Oh,
around.
listen, this person, they'll never work them out. Let me tell you that much
Yeah,
right now.
but I mean, for like their general life.
Oh, yeah.
When they do stuff.
This is
that.
like, they just times 10 whatever they put out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right? And I also times 10 for the good that I put out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? This
Yeah.
is all. It's
That's why you get all these
articles.
articles left and right. Go read about Mona and Forbes and how she was. You were from Pakistan and how I saw that picture of you. You were 19. You were like, oh,
I'm
such
like 15.
Agent. Yeah,
I'm standing
15,
there
right?
with my
innocent
fobby
agent.
clothes. I'm
Oh,
like,
so beautiful.
I'm all fobby, smelling a curry,
So
just standing there.
beautiful.
They're like, hello, do I smell like curry to you? Hello.
Oh, so beautiful. And then now
Aw, you're so
she's.
sweet.
You should read about her story.
Now I'm using word like cunts and stuff. That's
It's
what's
okay. I
happened
love
to
that
me.
word. Cunt. I love the British. They use that cunt.
Oh, they use it
easily.
all the time.
I love it. Cunt,
Yeah, they use it.
cunt.
They use
I'm
it
from
for
Hong
men and
Kong.
women. They
I'm
use it
from
for men.
Hong Kong, so
That's
British, cunt.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Yeah, that's
common?
right.
Like you hear it in Hong Kong often?
No, they say bloody hell. But,
Bloody hell,
But
yeah.
in the
No,
British
do they
movies,
really?
yeah, bloody hell, wasting my bloody hell time, bloody
Oh,
hell,
God.
bloody hell. It's pretty emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the bad teeth.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Sam,
sorry.
let's talk about you. How's the acting going? What's up with your acting?
Oh man, it's here and there.
Are you doing a lot of self tapes these days?
Yeah, surprisingly. It's
Yeah.
pretty
You have
busy,
your
yeah.
studio. I have my studio. You doing self tape. I have my blue.
Yeah. Blue
Now I
background
want a
and stuff.
Yeah.
freaking gray background because it's supposed to look cooler. I got my
really?
2 ring lights. I got my softbox and my 3-point lighting.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
man, it's so
you got the-
much
you
work.
got the whole production. Now I know
Well,
why I'm
yeah.
not booking. I have like
Well-
a stand and my cell phone.
Well, maybe because I've been taking a class and then we're like so like it's amazing. Like all these people you see the competition, you see what everyone else is doing so
Yeah.
great too. It's like
Yeah.
your bar is high. I mean,
Yeah.
in Hollywood,
Yeah.
it's not easy, and everybody
Yeah.
has their own way of doing it, and they all do it so well too. You know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What roles have you been reading for?
Oh man.
The hot dad? No.
either,
Hot dad?
either the hot dad or the gay boyfriend. or,
Oh,
The gay boy?
or the,
okay.
the hot gay boyfriend.
Show
I
us,
don't
show
know.
us an impression.
I don't have.
Like-
See, I
like-
don't. I
You
didn't
don't
even.
even
Girl,
need
that's
to-
the
didn't
equivalent
even-
of saying you're a comedian. Tell me a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't even want to turn that one in because I felt like I didn't want to be that way towards like I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
don't want
act
to act
like
a stereotype,
like
right?
like a flamboyant and,
Yeah.
and be a stereotype because it's just like it's okay if you're in the community.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah, but
gay
you're
and
not
you
in the
have
community,
That,
so-
yeah, and
yeah.
you're flamboyant like that. That's
Oh,
perfect.
very respectful of you.
But it's just for me, and see, like I think that's the difference with guys and girls. Is like guys are like a little more logical because I'm like, oh man, dude, if I book this, it's good. That sounds like a lot of work. That's like 1 month. I got to pretend to be this like flamboyant, you know. And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So you know that's why like I don't know when you guys were talking earlier like why did I take this on? I noticed because my wife does that too. She'll take these ambitious tasks and be like, why did I do this? You know. And then for me, it's always like as a guy and a lot of my friends. there's an ambitious task, and we're like, that sounds like a lot of work. I don't know. Like, I don't think I want to do that right now.
Do you have a full-time job too? Do you work full-time or?
Yeah, I'm working full-time.
What
so
do you
I'm
do?
doing the whole acting thing. I just work in a warehouse, like,
Okay.
mostly,
Does your wife work too, or?
Yeah, she is an event planner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's-
amazing.
So it's great. It's like we have flexible hours and
That's
stuff.
wonderful.
And we're able to make things work. But it's super stressful for her now because like all the events are coming back.
The weddings.
Yeah.
So like nobody knows what's going on. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, ugh, I've just been
Yeah.
letting her do her thing.
How long have you been doing acting for? Like, are you new to it or?
It's been a while, huh?
Been a while. Like I would say like 5-6 years.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
but
new.
I just
Fairly
like
new.
I just joined SAG, so
Oh, okay.
I'm
Congrats.
starting my life like this year.
Congrats.
So
Got it.
I'm gonna say like 1 year.
Dude, that's a pretty rapid
great.
progression of getting SAG being only 5-6 years into acting.
Yeah, it took me like
Really?
10 years.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was a
wonderful.
long time. I don't know. Like I said, I don't
Yeah.
have where I'm from. There's no other actors. You know that. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Santa
not like I
Anita,
could talk to.
Arcadia.
Yeah. So it's not like I could.
There's
just
no
talk to
actors in
other
Arcadia?
Yeah.
There's like 2 maybe. Like
Who's that?
There's God, I forgot their names. But they're from Arcadia. And I
Okay.
was like, oh shit, you're from Arcadia. And then we do the whole set talk, like we should meet up. Yeah, we're best friends. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when the project's over, it's like,
Have my people call your people?
yeah, but they're
Yeah.
still cool, but it's just like, you got kids and it's like,
Yeah.
I can't do anything,
So
but
how do you keep the love alive in your marriage?
how do I keep the love alive
Yeah.
in my marriage? Man,
Yeah,
you
'cause I
are
need
like,
some
it's
tips.
getting hot in here.
Yeah, take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
No,
I don't know. I need some help.
What do you mean by love? Like physical love, or you
Everything.
mean like
All the love.
like,
All the.
like why we're still together and she hasn't
Sure.
killed me yet?
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
I think it's easy, especially as an actor. You have like that sense of empathy. Where I put myself in her shoes. Some days she's having an off day. For me, I've always been like, if you're an asshole to me, I'll just be like, I feel like you're just having a bad day today.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then if you're still an asshole,
Yeah.
maybe I'll give you like 3 days before
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you're definitely an asshole. It's not a bad day. Yeah. And then I'm going to just cross your name off and just be
Sure.
like asshole. But yeah, so for me, if like, you
Wow, assholes in Hollywood? Never heard of
Right?
that.
What?
Never heard of it. What are you talking about? It's like the nicest liberal people, the most
Take it
liberal
off.
people.
It's hot.
It
I don't
is.
know
It
how
got
you keep
real
it on.
hot, man.
I got a tank
So
top. on.
I have a
asking the
question
deep
for both.
questions.
So I have a question for
Yeah.
both of you. So I have been single for a while. I was married for like 9.5 years. I've been like divorced since 2007.
I think I read about your husband.
Yeah.
on
My
the-
husband was much older than me. I was 60. He was 65. I was 18 when I met him.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I had granddaddy issues. And we had a 47-year age gap. If your people are gonna freak out, you can
Oh,
read
we
the
already
whole.
knew that. We're Asian. We already
Yeah.
calculated
Yeah, you
that.
already-
Right
oh, yeah,
when
that's
you
right.
said it,
Speak
yeah.
What am I doing the math for?
Not good at math.
What am I doing the
Why?
math
bad at
for?
math.
Every Asian listening was like, we knew that.
They're like, we
Except
calculate
me.
47.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. We can't all be doing math. Okay,
Yes,
come on.
we can.
We got to break some stereotypes here. And I have a question for both of you. So, how now I've worked so much that I think most of the time I sit so much in my masculine energy than in my feminine energy. And it becomes really challenging to find a person. Like, it's hard for me to go on a date and then switch off the masculine energy,
Yeah.
right? Because if he's doing things, then I'm also doing things. And he's like, well, wait a minute. I want to
Yeah.
open the door. Well, I'm like, I can open the door.
Girl, you gotta let him open the door.
You know what I'm
girl.
saying?
Chivalry is not dead.
I know.
Nice.
But I have to constantly,
Yeah,
check
remind
myself
yourself,
and
like-
be like, okay, stop it.
Like, bitch, stop.
Stop,
Yeah.
yeah, bitch, stop. Exactly. Oh, the check. Okay, don't touch the check. Don't chuck.
Let
don't-
him pay.
Let him fucking pay. Okay,
And
let him
smile.
pay. Yeah, and
Yeah.
just smile. Thank you. And it feels so awkward inside because
Yeah.
I do everything on my, and I've done it for so long.
That it's just you now.
It's just me
Yeah.
now. So it's hard, like when I date. So I'm like finally like now starting to date people again.
Yeah.
And it's weird for me. It's weird. So here's a question. I want to hear the female perspective. I want to hear the male perspective. If you're dating someone and you're really into them, and let's say it's been less than a month, and you the guy's like, I'm so into you, I wanna just rip your clothes off and just want to get
Nice.
to it,
Oh,
right?
that's nice.
And then I'm like, I just want to get to know you more. I'm not ready,
Yeah.
So what happens if let's say in less than a month, if a girl sleeps with a guy, what goes through his head? I want to hear your perspective on this.
You're asking me, like less
He
than a
does
month.
not know what's going on. It's been 20 years.
I feel like it probably sounds about right. I don't know. Like,
Does it turn the guy off? Does it? The guy
Does he
goes,
make things she's too easy?
Yeah, she's too easy.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't.
Like
think
he
about
loses interest, where he's like, I haven't really fully emotionally bonded with you yet,
Yeah.
and you took your clothes off with me.
Yeah.
So are you doing this with everyone, or am I special?
Yeah. Do you
But
think
dude,
that?
a month's like a long time.
Yeah, for
though.
millennial
Like,
time, yeah, that's a long
Yeah.
time. Paul,
It is?
he's a millennial. He's like, yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
One
No,
day is too fast.
No, I
Like,
say-
1 month.
Fucking
I say
prude.
less than a month.
Less than a month. Oh.
What? 3 weeks?
He's like one
Yeah.
day.
1 day. Woohoo!
Look at your inner hoe just releasing
Woohoo!
herself.
Killing it.
Your inner hoe has unleashed himself right now. Look at that. Yeah, what I mean, what do you guys think? Is that does the guy just lose interest? The guy's just like, all
For
right.
sure. If it's less than a month, like maybe like 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
I'd be like, yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Like,
really?
swipe.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's brutal, man.
I mean,
Men-
like, I'm thinking like, yeah, that's probably like single.
So
means
what specifically
probably-
is going through you? You're just like, she's too easy. She gave it up too easy.
She likes
I'm
me,
not so
now I
interested.
got it.
Yeah, I got her.
I don't know. Things are so weird.
Is
now.
the chase
like,
over now? Like, what's
you guys
happened?
just have this like international catalogs of potential. You know, when I was dating,
Yeah.
like my Tinder
Landlines.
was like, yeah, at the mall. You go to the mall
Yeah.
to
Right.
find a girl, and then you're just like, hey,
Hey.
what's up? You know,
Yeah.
hopefully you live in the same area.
But
code,
I would think,
you know?
but I would think the mind frame would be the same though. If you met her on Tinder or you met her in person.
But you're always gonna be like, well,
There's so many more
there's-
options
there's
now
so
on the
many.
app.
Yeah, there's like so many. You know?
I mean, people are asking
You
foot
may,
photos.
yeah, and you may not be the only one he's talking
Yeah,
to.
he's talking to
True.
10.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
you
have
can't
a
do
friend.
that.
He
But what
talks
if
to
he
10
told you
girls.
that you are the only one he's talking to?
Oh, I don't
Oh,
believe
see, I
it.
wouldn't believe that.
Lies.
Yeah,
lies.
Really?
Guys, comment, share. Let us know what you think.
I wanna hear this.
What's your thoughts if it's less than a month and she takes her clothes off for you? Tell us.
What about you, Kiki?
Me?
What do you think?
I don't do that. No, I mean, I don't know. Well,
Okay, when you were dating your husband.
yeah.
How long did you
Oh.
guys wait
Well, that
before
was
you
my,
did it?
My boy, that was my brother's best friend. So it was already like, we're like, he better not fuck with me, you know?
Yeah.
But other guys, I've done that when I was a teenager, because, you know, and I did that and I always regretted it because I always feel like the guys lose interest and they become a dick and then they see 2 other girls. It's always a
Right.
game. It's always a game. I'm so glad I'm married. I've never been on Tinder. Like somebody told me I should get on Tinder because you could get comedy fans to come to your shows. That's the only reason I opened one, but I haven't used it. I guess
Like,
this
hey,
guy-
cutie. Like, by
Hilarious.
the way,
this
come to my show.
comic, this comic said it
You would
works.
be the Tinder swindler then of comedy. You know?
Yeah, maybe I
Tinder
should try.
swindler comedy.
But I haven't gone on any, so I like luckily, like I don't even want to. You know, I'm from Hong Kong. We don't talk about like date. Like I didn't even know what it was. Like I totally blew a
What do you
guy
mean
off
you don't-
before.
what do you mean you don't
when
talk
they
about
said,
date? What do you
like,
mean?
we don't talk about dating like the way I don't know. I didn't even know what a date was.
So, but wait a minute.
Until like in my late 20s.
So
like,
when you met your husband,
yeah, I
right?
was 17, but we didn't date till like I was 19. I ran away from home just to go with him from Seattle to San Diego. We eloped. Yes.
Did you?
Yes, and then that's when we dated. But he
that's a
wrote me
massive
letters.
upgrade,
But
though.
wait a minute.
He
When
wrote me
you-
letters for
From
2
Seattle.
years.
But when you
before we got
eloped
together.
with him,
My
did you
parents were
guys
living.
did you guys get physical?
Yeah.
How long before did you get physical when you were seeing
I
each
don't
other?
even remember. But, well, when we started liking each other, I was with someone else, but he would write me love letters. So it was like
Wow.
2 years before he visited to Seattle. And then
wow.
we eloped. And then, you know, by then it's like, but the first time we met, we were long distance.
I would
but
say
he's
3
my
to 4
brother's
months,
friend.
though.
3 to 4 months. Wait.
Man, it's
To
so
wait,
hard when
yeah.
you like somebody though. Like I feel connection. I'm emotionally.
Yes.
And I just want to take my clothes off. Like, but I don't make the first move. I never do.
Yeah.
Like
No.
I don't.
I'm not making the first
Yeah,
move.
I don't. But they always want to make the move.
You know what it is?
And
It
you don't
goes
know how
back to the
stop them.
Ali Wang thing. Like Ali Wang talked about it in her first or her second special. A lot of guys don't understand. A lot of guys sometimes think that if a girl takes her clothes off too quickly, she's easy. No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
That she doesn't respect herself.
They just want to have sex. That's
No,
it.
no. It's not that I don't respect myself. It's that I don't respect you.
Ooh.
That's
oh,
interesting.
but then I can't have sex with someone I don't respect. Like I'm just too
He's
old
just
fashioned.
you just use
He's
him.
just a dick, huh?
Yeah, he's just a penis.
I've never had that opportunity.
I just want to see if
think
you're
like that.
if you got like if you're good in bed, great. If not, deuces, I'm out.
Wow.
I got mine. I'm out.
Wow,
See,
that's harsh.
But then when I
And what? You think it's not harsh the other way around?
oh, it's harsh.
I don't know. I'm not like that, so I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm
he's a good
judging.
one.
Of course, he
He gives them 3 kids when
like,
he hooks up with
I'm
them.
on my high horse, like, whoa.
3 kids. He gives them 3 kids.
Dirty
Yeah.
slut.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like-
I would love to have that mentality. That's why I write that character.
No, listen, I've done
Cassandra.
that.
She's like that in Sweet and Sour Chicks. I have
Yeah.
a character, my
Yeah.
best friend, that is like that. She has like different men, and she's just happy. I'm so fascinated by women like that. Like,
Yes.
Like I wanna, like I don't have the opportunity.
Because
but, like,
those
that's
women,
so cool in a
because
way.
those women are
We
really
turn the tables around.
They turn not only do the turn, they're like really, they are really honed into their sexual power.
Oh, see, I need to.
They're like
know
just
more.
so honed in. They're just like,
Ooh.
look,
Oh.
I just want to fucking move
Yeah.
on.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
nice to. Oh, my mom's voice in my head all the time. Like, Kiki,
yeah.
how many guys you sleep with? Huh? You a hooker? You carry a pager?
Exactly.
That's how bad my boyfriend said to give me pagers to get a hold of me.
I love
have a
how you
joke
just
about it.
age yourself with the
Hey,
pager
yeah.
comment.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that I don't mind. My age thing, like I'm sick of people hiding their age, especially
Do you
Asian
think
women.
it would be
Shit.
crazy, right, if the world was just like that? Like women were like I was reading about there's this country in Africa where there's like a gang of females that go around and rape guys.
Rape?
And
Okay,
take
Oh,
their
you
that's
mean
too
beat the
much.
shit out of them?
No, rape. Like,
That's too much.
Sexually.
Do they like it though, the guys?
I don't know, but I'm like,
No,
what if,
that's a
like,
punishment,
everybody
though.
Yeah,
does that?
rape sounds horrible. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
no
just like-
consent.
I don't even know though, like, cause
Rape either way is horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I
bad.
guess so. That was a bad. Yeah, they went to jail though.
Oh, they did. Okay.
They got caught. I was
Good.
just reading. It was interesting.
Interesting.
Though,
Oh,
but
I
it would
wanna
be
read about
crazy.
it.
Yeah,
There was
crazy.
an Indian gang. It's called the Gulabi gang. Gulab means rose. And these women would find out, like women in their villages whose husbands were being domestically violent toward them. They were alcoholics. They won't pay child support. They would take the money. Like the woman would work all day and the guy's an alcoholic and he would just steal all the money and then get drunk every night. These women would show up to the guy's house and beat the living fuck out of him until he fucking learned his lesson.
Street justice.
And they were street justice. There was like,
Nice.
and these women were just going around kicking the shit out of these men, and they were fucking
Were you
terrified.
part of it?
No, you don't understand how that got my juices flowing. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
bet.
oh shit, I want to fucking join this gang. I want to beat the shit out of a few men. I want to get some of this rage out. You know, and
Because
these.
you've experienced a lot of things
Oh,
that
yeah.
happen with.
I mean, look,
because
I-
I know your background.
Yeah, I
with your
experienced a lot of-
brothers and your
that's right.
mom, your
My
brothers
dad.
and your dad beating you growing
Yeah.
up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you see
Sorry to hear
your
that.
dad beating your mom all the time.
all the time. Yeah, I grew up with a
It's not
lot
easy.
of.
And your husband that was
My husband wasn't
mentally.
physically. Yeah, my husband wasn't
That's
physically
sometimes
violent.
even worse. Mental abuse.
I feel like physical abuse sometimes it's maybe a little bit easier. Not that I'm downplaying any
No,
of that,
not at
all.
but I think the emotional abuse of being told that you're a piece of shit
Yeah, you're
without
never good
someone,
enough. Uh-huh.
you're never good enough, you
can't
never
stand on your
amount to
own.
it, you can
Uh-huh.
amount, you'll never amount to anything without me.
emotional abuse.
Yeah, the emotional abuse of just, and also just like a decade of like a chokehold
Yeah.
on you, like you can't do anything without
That's
me.
why you
Wow.
overachiever right now.
Yeah.
Right? All that time
Because
you
I
feel
have to-
like
exactly.
you didn't get the chance and now it's like time
Listen,
to shine.
I missed out almost a decade
Yeah.
of my life where
Yeah.
I was under a chokehold of a very dominant, abusive husband who even ended up cheating on me. So what was
Oh
the
my
point to all of it
God.
anyways?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know? And now, like, me now stepping back into the dating world, and then there's all this
Yes.
masculine energy, and you're just like, okay, well,
I can be masculine and
I
I
can-
can fuck
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
and have my fun too.
I mean, look, I was dating this Turkish guy a few years ago, right? Good looking young guy, had his shit together. We just really hit it off. I brought him to, I was featuring at Flappers on a Friday night. It was a packed house, right? So I'm like a feature act. He's sitting in the back. I go up and I'm like rocking and rolling and I'm having a fucking great time.
and
right?
he's not happy for you.
I look over from the stage, right? People are laughing. I look over to him and he's like this. He is visibly uncomfortable. Visibly
That's too bad.
uncomfortable.
Why? What were you talking about?
Cause I was just talking about
She's
what the
just
fuck I
being
was talking
her.
about. Just being me.
Oh, okay.
For a lot of men who have
Intimidating.
it is so intimidating
Yeah.
to see a woman get up and control the room
Like
on
that.
command.
Yes.
It's like magic. It's like being a fucking magician. It's like going up and saying, I will now hypnotize
Being a
you.
fucking god.
It's being a fucking god.
My husband used to be a little bit when we were teenagers. I was like, I want to get into acting, go to school. He was not happy about it. He's like, and it's the Chinese culture. Like,
Yeah.
of course, like,
Yeah.
don't work at all, you know? But now he knows me. He's like, you're never going to stop. I do
Yeah.
it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna quit. No, you're not.
But he's
So,
just,
you know,
he's very supportive
Yeah,
of
he
you.
came around
Yeah.
now. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's tough.
And
for
then
you.
after that, he broke it off with me. And you know what his excuse was?
sucks.
Yeah, you know what he told me? He's like, I can't bring you around my mom. I said, what do you mean by
because
that?
you're not submissive enough.
Exactly. I'm not submissive. And he's like, you get up there and you talk about what you talk about, like edgy, raunchy stuff. And I was like, your mother doesn't even speak English.
but your
What difference does
mom,
it make?
your mom, his mom, you will show respect though.
Right.
It's a different
Yeah.
environment.
And I was like, I'm not gonna show up to your mom and be like, so
Yeah.
you want to hear a blowjob
So
joke?
it's not-
Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
It's
You
not
fucking
his mom.
idiot.
It's not his mom. It's him that he couldn't
He
take
told-
it.
That's
It
exactly.
really like made him like.
But he's so weak that
Yeah.
he can't even take responsibility to
He's
be
not
like,
aware.
I am intimidated by
he can't
you.
be aware of
Right.
it. He's not ready.
And this is something I constantly hear from men.
Come on, man.
Constant. I had a guy recently tell me, he's like, I really like you. You intimidate the shit out of me.
Wow.
I love that.
He just straight up told me. He was
Oh,
like,
love it.
He's like, I'm so intimidated. I'm embarrassed to tell you this.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you guys have hot sex?
Why do you say that?
Cause were you attracted to him too when he said that?
I don't know about attracted to him.
Oh.
I appreciated his honesty.
Mm.
I appreciated the fact that he's like, look, even though I'm intimidated by you, I still want to pursue you.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
hot.
like, okay.
And then what happened?
I was like, okay, we'll talk. So we're like talking.
Ooh, hot sex coming up.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring you back and you tell everybody.
We're like talking and stuff.
nice,
But
no clothes ripping.
But you know what I noticed about this person? I noticed that whenever I talk about my life or, you know, hey, I got this project or I got that or this, they have a tendency of throwing a monkey wrench in things. Maybe they're doing it subconsciously.
Yeah.
Where he's just like,
Yeah, not
okay,
used to
this
it.
is overwhelming for me. Like you're going out and like doing these big things and achieving these things. And I don't really know how to get a control of it. So, hey, you know, or they'll say things like, well, you know, maybe that's not the right thing to do. Or something to that effect. To
That-
just throw a fucking...
not even like encouraging you to like
No.
overcome this obstacle.
Right.
And I think you're just very excited. Like I do that with my husband. I'm
Of
so excited. I
course.
want to share. Who else am I going to share
Of
with? My
course.
son, yeah. But like an adult, you know? Like, and
100%.
then sometimes he does
He's your
like,
partner.
Yeah. Sometimes he's like, he's tired. But yeah, for someone you're dating, you totally want him to like engage and maybe not just be
Yes.
like, oh, okay, bye.
Right. He's not going to ask me things and I'll be like, no, nothing happened today. Where I have like like yesterday
Yeah.
was a pretty big day. I had like a bunch of stuff that I got. I just landed another cruise contract, so I'm going to be going on a cruise.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
Can you break me,
Congratulations.
please? Break me.
Should come with me.
Oh.
This one is going to the Bahamas, so I've
Oh
never
my
been to the
God,
Bahamas.
Bahamas is
Nice.
amazing. White
Yeah.
sand beaches.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
So happy for you.
I'm very excited. Thank you. So I was very excited. I was
See,
like,
maybe
oh my
you'll
God.
meet a hot Bahamian.
Okay,
sexy.
let's not get crazy.
Oh.
I'm not into giving green cards. I'm sorry. Was that rude? Was that rude?
It's
If that
not
was the
all.
case.
Maybe there are white people and other.
I'm not giving green cards to white people either. But
There's actually a lot of Americans that go to Bahamas from
I know.
Florida.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure that. Yeah, Floridians. I'm good on that. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on the MAGA hats. I'm good. I'm gonna
Not
fucking
all
pass.
of them are.
No, not all. Just all of them.
I dated one and he's not. Yeah,
No,
that's the one that took
he
me
didn't
to
have a
the
secret
Bahamas.
MAGA hat who was just gonna
No.
pull it out and be like,
No, he was amazing and he was tall. Used to be a Versace model.
Oh, shit.
We met at a
Wow.
bar too. He was like 19 years older than me. He took me to the Bahamas with his family. It was great.
Aw.
I was like, yeah,
no, and then you were like, no.
long distance doesn't
Oh,
work.
yeah.
That's not the jam.
Yeah.
But you know, like stuff like that. You know, listen, this person's pretty established themselves. They have their own very successful company.
Maybe
and,
they're
you know,
just used to like hot models that don't just be quiet.
I'm gonna
But
go
you
with.
don't play that
I'm gonna
role.
go with he hasn't dated hot models. I'm gonna go with that.
And he's just
No, he's
he just doesn't
not
date
a
at
hot
all.
model kind of guy. No, he dates like women and stuff. But I think,
Nobody that amazing like you.
yeah, you know, I think he's never
Yeah.
dated. Thank you.
Do you think he felt like threatened by like your work ethic? You know, compared with
That you don't
his?
need him or his money. Maybe usually
You
the
know,
women he dates.
because he was not feeling well over the weekend and didn't really get to do the work that he wanted to do, and then I'm coming at him and bombarding him with all my success.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, fucking hell. Like, I feel neutered almost.
Oh, are you gonna
Yeah.
give him another chance? Maybe that was just because that one weekend.
Well, yeah, you know what?
Maybe he was having a bad day.
You know what I learned? You know what I've learned with men? You just gotta leave them alone.
Yeah.
Just leave them alone.
Let them come to you. Right? Right, Sam?
Yeah.
Give us some expert advice. Come on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
hear
on.
it.
Sit up
Let's
and
hear
let
it.
us hear your...
Sit up.
And
like-
turn
Use your
situation.
words. Use your words.
It's like
Come on,
fishing,
Sam.
man. You just gotta, you know, you just set it out
What
there
makes
and
you
just let 'em
attracted
wait.
to a woman?
Oh man, I think it's more like I love like a smart woman, and I feel like that's just because like I was raised in a house with like
Smart women.
like
Don't be
not
dumb, chicks.
smart, but like smart, but like
Not too smart?
go getters.
Oh,
like,
go-getters.
hustlers, like that, like they got like
They got things going on.
yeah, and you know I was actually raised in a pretty progressive family because like when I was young, it was actually my mom worked. My dad just started his business, and he told my mom like, listen, you got to get a fucking job. We can't fucking afford to live in this country if you don't get a job. I'm fucking broke.
Yeah.
You know. And then she was like, you know, and I know most women be like, what the fuck, you know, you want to get a job, like what? You know, but she was like, all right, I'll do it. Let's go. I'll go get a job. And she didn't know any English. And she just went to a downtown of all places, like in the 80s and 90s, and she was like, and that was like a bad place, and like you know, and then she went to like I think she said she went to the Bank of America, and she was just like, are you guys hiring? And then they were like, in her broken English, they were like, do you know English? And she was like, yeah.
I'm speaking it in
like,
broken.
Yeah, just broken. And then she was like, she didn't, but she was just felt like she had to lie and say, yeah, I know English. But you know, but she made it up with like her math skills, obviously, in the bank. You
Math
know?
skills. Hell yeah.
I was being Asian. So I'm used to that, and I like that. And I find that very like I don't know if it sounds gross now because it's like from my mom, but my sister's like that too, and everybody's just like, I do what I want to do. And my wife's like that too.
Yeah,
like, I do what I want to do.
Well, you're used to women like that.
yeah. So I'm
If
used
you
to
had
it,
grown
yeah.
up with women, I think it's also in, I don't know how it is in the Asian culture, which I feel is very similar to South Asian culture,
Yeah.
but men are the driving force.
Yeah.
Men
Yeah,
are the ones
definitely.
making all the executive decisions. They're the ones. They're the earners. They're the
Definitely.
protectors. They're the providers. But then I am also a provider.
Yeah.
I am also a protector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think for a lot of men, especially of my background, like they look at me as a fire.
Yeah.
Right? They're like,
Yeah.
you keep me warm, but I forget to close. I feel like you're gonna burn me.
Yes. That's such a good analogy.
Because they have to adjust all the growing up, the beliefs they had. That
They
doesn't
have to
work
change their
anymore.
perception.
Yeah, the
That
beliefs.
I am not fire that's gonna burn you.
Yeah, it's their
Yeah.
like their masculinity feels like threatened,
Right.
You know, because it's like
Because they're like, oh, you're coming in with this kind of masculine energy,
Yeah.
like you're out there achieving, like
Yeah.
making shit
Yeah.
happen, and I'm out there achieving, making shit happen. But so wait a minute, does that put us on equal footings then?
Yeah.
And
And why not?
And
Yeah,
yeah,
big
why
deal
not?
if it is.
But even if it put us on equal footings, then who really is playing the masculine role here?
Just equally at certain times, ebb and flow. Sometimes masculine, sometimes feminine.
Right.
Sometimes.
But if you didn't grow up with that kind of
Yeah,
mindset,
it's tough.
it fucks up a lot of
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've experienced that with Persian men, Middle Eastern men, South Asian men. It's the same.
maybe you need like
thing.
East Asian men.
Listen, my first boyfriend was Chinese.
Yeah.
From
Really?
mainland
Remember.
China.
Wow.
Yeah. He was Chinese from the old country. I
Hey,
loved his parents.
who's not threatened? Who is loving this energy? Come on. Leave a
There you
comment.
Wow. I mean, look, I'm
Ask Mona out on a date.
That's
She'll
right.
I love
screen you.
Asian men. I have the hots for Asian men for the longest time. But I love Asian men. Yeah, I think I just feel like this younger generation of men, maybe perhaps your generation, maybe you're an exception, maybe you're an exception that you grew up in like a more progressive, but a lot of men of my background have very traditional expectations
Yeah.
of women.
For sure.
Even if you're an earner, I expect you to take a seat back.
That's crazy.
I expect you to sit. Even though you make more money than me, I need you to shut your mouth and not tell the world that you make more money than me.
Well, that's not the right guy for you then.
Yeah.
You guys,
Right.
do you agree?
And there's a
guys
lot of
out
that.
there?
There's a lot of
So
that.
to give me a few like no-nos for women.
What do you mean, like-
For dating, like no-nos that you
don't get drunk on the first date.
Yeah, don't get. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Don't come out coked. Don't do
I wanna
cocaine
hear
before you
what
show up.
I want to hear your perspective.
Like, what would turn me off
Yes.
on a first
yeah.
date?
5 things. Go.
Oh, 5 days.
Oh, shit. No pressure, Kiki.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, I'll give you my best. Like probably the one that pisses me off the most is if I'm on a date with you or something, or I'm just hanging out with you or whatever, and you're on your phone.
Ooh.
And then
yeah.
like the food comes, and then I want to fucking eat it, but you just gotta take a picture of it.
Oh God!
When restaurants opened up, it pissed me off so much. We went on a double date, and then it was outdoor dining, and it was windy. It was Valentine's Day, and then we ordered, we went to Laurie's, and it was like prime rib and stuff. But my wife is cool. She's not like a social media person, and but her friends are, So our steaks came. And
picture
I'm like,
first.
Yeah, picture first. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Take your
first.
picture. I'm gonna eat my food. She said, no, we need it all. We gotta get the spread and whatever. And so she did. She took the picture and I waited. And by that time, the fucking food was cold. I was like, I just paid for like 2 cold ass steaks. Like that sucks so bad. And I was so upset.
Don't do that, ladies.
Yeah, I just like, I think that would be just.
Or just take your own picture. Don't take other people's food.
Yeah, I think that's the most.
I take my own food.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you use the word, my wife is cool. She doesn't do social media.
Social media is for lewd. No.
What's the next thing? We have to wrap it up. What's the next thing?
Just like get drunk, like.
Okay, no
like
drunk.
No, you can get drunk. Get fucking wasted, dude. Like
just don't expect him to call you back.
Just don't get like crazy, like loud and obnoxious. Like,
right.
That's the like. I don't know.
Pull a titty out or two. It's like, come on, bitch.
Yeah,
like
titty's okay.
Everybody, well, not in public.
Oh,
everybody
not
gets
in
to
public.
see it.
That's community titty.
Yeah,
you don't
I'll be
want
like,
that.
no, that's my titty.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Why are you showing
Getting
everybody, right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
else?
Oh man, you really put me on the spot, Kiki. I don't know.
I guess that's all. Three.
Yeah,
No,
three
that's
of
good.
them.
Rude.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't be
rude. If you're rude to the servers.
Oh,
that's
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
right?
If a man I'm on a date with and is rude to the server, I will never see him again.
Yeah.
I will
That's
never
true.
go back.
Be kind.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna ask you a
right.
few questions. When you get to heaven, what do you want God to say?
Who said I'm going to heaven?
I love
that
it. So original, Sam.
Oh man, I don't know. Just like come on in or something.
Good.
I hope so. Fuck.
Okay, hope so.
Yeah,
Fuck.
right?
Okay, God is okay.
Yeah.
Give me your favorite dish, like from your culture.
Oh, we have this thing called nihari. Nihari is this beef that cooks in this curry for like hours. And the beef is so soft, like when you put it in your mouth with a hot naan, it literally just melts in your mouth.
Where do you get the best nihari?
You there's a bunch of like Pakistani restaurants.
Oh.
There's this place called Al Watan near LAX.
Oh.
And their nihari is just off the fucking chain. Yeah, that is
LAX.
like one dish you gotta get.
I'll drive all the way there just to get that.
Yeah, what's like a
sounds
big
good.
Hong Kong dish?
Hong Kong dish? Oh, I like the ham and the spam and egg sandwiches. They cut the sides off. It's just ham and spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs. Oh, interesting.
Scrambled eggs is so good. Hong Kong. You have some
that
milk
is
tea.
really good.
Yeah. What about you, Sam?
Oh man, probably like I would say probably like a pork chop rice or something.
Oh,
I don't
the
know.
baked
Just,
pork
very
chop
plain.
or like
the big one, or
the
the baked one, yeah.
Yeah, the Hong Kong style
Yeah,
baked
that's
with
Hong
the
Kong?
tomato sauce.
Yeah,
use
is that Hong
spaghetti.
Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It's
was
like a
Hong Kong.
Western Hong Kong because
Yeah, well,
the British people
It's
colonized
so
us.
good.
So.
It's like
They colonize everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
That
then
is
with
good.
cheese on
Where do
it
you
with
get it
rice.
from?
Oh man,
Arcadia.
I don't get it in Arcadia. I don't know. I feel like a guy like Garden. I would go.
Oh,
to
Garden.
Yeah.
They have one in Arcadia too.
They do. No, I go
St.
to that
Gabriel,
one. That would
Garden.
probably be the only one.
Garden
in
has
Arcadia
great.
that I
Garden
go to.
Cafe.
That's why
Yeah.
interesting. Both of you guys mentioned pork, and I'm like, we don't eat pork.
I know.
You know, 'cause
I like
Muslim,
spam.
You're
like-
missing out.
Muslim, I know. Believe me.
know.
Believe me. The few times that I've accidentally had it, I was like, God, this is delicious.
Yes, the Chinese love pork. Like
Oh,
my
yeah,
husband
you guys
love
are-
it.
yeah, yeah,
I grew up
Chinese
eating a
very-
lot of spam,
Yeah.
so spam and
It's
eggs.
cheap. That's why.
It's good from the can. You got fried with some eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
so
have
good.
never had spam.
Oh wow,
Never had it.
You're
no
missing
idea.
out.
Is it
Yeah.
because it's pork?
It's because it's pork.
Spam
Such a
is
good-
pork. I didn't
You didn't,
even
yeah,
know
you
that.
don't, you just don't grow up with it, so you know.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
funny
so you
because
don't care for
the
it.
first time I accidentally ate pork, I got sick
oh,
because my body's not used to it.
oh,
My body's
maybe
like, what
it's
is
good
this?
because it is dirty, right?
Pork
The
is a very dirty
pig
meat.
eats
yeah, 'cause-
everything.
I mean, so is chicken.
that-
Chicken eats its
is
own
that-
shit.
But you
Yeah,
could get
that's true.
organic, free range. Can you get free range pork?
Oh,
I don't know.
think so.
Let me Google Whole Foods and see if there's.
Yeah.
Poop free pork.
Anyway,
There you go.
we gotta go. How can people find you on social media, Mona?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Mona's Comedy. You can find me on TikTok at Mona Shaikh Comedian. I have a video that's kind of going viral that I'm very excited about.
Nice.
I talk about white Jesus, and a lot of people are losing their shit over it. Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook at Mona Shaikh Comedian, and you can check out my website at monashaikh.com.
Yes, for upcoming
I guess
shows.
you'll put it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sam?
You can't find me anywhere, but probably like Sweet and Sour Chick season 1 and hopefully Sweet and Sour Chick season 2.
Yeah, and what's your social media?
My social media.
Is that even private or it's public?
No, it's public. I think it's I can't even remember what.
Samuel Wang.
It's Samuel Wang, I think. I don't even.
We'll put it down, the
we'll put
link.
it down.
You can
I
follow
don't
me
know.
at Kiki Funny Mama, at Crazy Vocations, at Sweet and Sour Chicks. Watch season 1. He's in it, shirtless a lot. It's a nice treat
That's
for
a
you
nice
guys.
plug.
1, 2, 3. Crazy Vocations, all right? Okay.
right.
1, 2, 3.
Crazy Vocations!
Bye. See you guys next time. Subscribe, share, like. If you have questions, comments for next episode, you type in the topics. Maybe we'll answer your questions and maybe we'll do a giveaway soon. Okay,
good
bye.
idea.
Be a Patreon too. We have Patreon too.
Giving away spam.
Yeah, giving away spam. Bye.